Welcome to grouping, take 1. So now I know that when most people think about finding the GCF, their brain might go, but I'm here to set your mind at ease. This is a method called grouping. It's probably one of the easiest ways to find the GCF, and I'm here to teach you how to do it. So before we do that, let's ask what a GCF is. A GCF is the greatest common factor. Let's begin with an easy grouping problem. Our first problem will be x to the third plus x squared plus x plus 1. The first step is to group the terms. How do we do that? Well, we take the first two terms and we put that into a group. Then we do the same with the second two terms. Second of all, we have to look for our GCF and factor out the pairs. So, in group number 1, what is the GCF? This has x with a 3 as its exponent. This is an x with a 2 as its exponent. 3 minus 2 equals 1. So, 2 will be our GCF's exponent, as they both share an x and they both share 2 as an exponent. Now it gets a bit trickier. We have to start and open a parenthesis. So what do we put inside of that parenthesis? Well, as you can see, there is one more exponent than here. So we have to put in an x, as the 2 and the 1 that is invisible will combine to create a 3. Then we must add 1, as this number is the same as this. So x squared times 1 is x squared. And then we close off the parenthesis. Then we put these two terms over here. Now this may look strange to begin with, but bear with me. Now, we do have to find yet another GCF. Think about this. 1 technically has no GCF with x. However, in a sense, it does, as right here, there's an invisible 1. So, the GCF of these two terms would be a 1. 1 times x is 1x, and 1 times 1 is 1. Now we're almost done. The last part is to take these parentheses and these two GCFs and put them into their own parentheses to get our final answer. We will have to put in the parentheses only one time, as they're the same. And in the second parenthesis, we have to do this. These are the GCFs. And that is your final answer. Now, we're finished with our very first grouping problem.